Okay, it is it is June 14th at 2:04 p.m. Super cool, super awesome. This is week 4, I believe, of the Artist's Way, whatever this series is. I'm probably not gonna have a lot to say, admittedly. I did the morning pages this time. Well, I've been doing them, but this time I didn't mess up. I didn't miss one and then do it later on that day. I finally completed all the morning pages without any slip ups. And it's great. We're doing good. We're doing amazing. Uh, but we're not. I'm pretty sure I addressed this last week. Um, for week 4, we did a little media. It was literally only a reading detox or whatever the fuck it was called. Essentially, I couldn't read anything the whole week. The whole week I couldn't read shit. And my dumbass was like, well, at this point, I might as well just do a whole media detox. Biggest mistake of my fucking life. I am so excited to not have to deal with it anymore at 12 a.m. tonight because you best know I'm gonna treat myself to some fucking tasty ass fucking media. Hell yeah. No, I just want to I hated it. I hated it so much. And it's just I did do a lot of drawing. That's mostly what I did this week. That's all I really did. A whole lot of drawing, meditating, haircut. Uh I just I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. Uh and I think it's just because I feel what I want to do is very media based and kind of the stuff that I want to do, it involves a lot of networking and just putting my art out there, and the fact that I wasn't really doing any of that was very frustrating to me cuz I felt like I could have been doing something a lot more better with my time. And I know it was just a reading detox, but I just had to go all the way out because it to me it felt more confusing to if I can't read. I read a lot when I'm on social media, right? There's a lot of, you know, text based sharing, I guess. So it's I was like, I might as well just not do none of that, and I didn't do none of that. It didn't specify whether I was allowed to write either. I wanted to do some writing, but I guess whenever I write stuff, I also go back and read it. And I didn't know if that counted, so I was just like, ooh. I was too scared to write this whole week. So I was just like, okay, let's. Couldn't really work that much on my project, since it's mostly just writing. Since it's I guess it's kind of pre-production era. I don't know. It's not. I haven't necessarily done any of the drawings. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I want it to go. So it's still. I'm still in a scripting phase, or just getting a general idea of what I want the story to tell. I have a general theme and everything about it. So I kind of have a basic idea how I want it to end and how I want it to start. It's everything in the middle. That's kind of messy. And I'm planning on looking for people to help me write it, because by no means am I I've never fully written anything for a project. So I think once I am able to identify what it is that how I want the story to go, then I'll maybe find an editor or just someone who also writes to help me out. We'll see how that goes, right? But yeah, no, this week was just I did I did most of the tasks except for like I think there was like two of them that I just really couldn't do because it was an extended artist date and it involved like going on a little vacation. And I'm like, in this economy, sorry, but no. And another thing was I had to. I don't remember. I'm gonna be so real. I don't want to go back and look. I'm just very. Yeah. I don't know. This week was just very frustrating for that reason. It felt nice the first few days, right? And then at some point I started getting like very irritated. Sorry, I need to clean my glasses. But yeah, no, I just didn't like it. I did not like it at all. I hated it. I hated it. I still talked with people, right? I still, I wasn't like isolating myself either because that would have just been even worse. I still went out. I still, I did things. That's pretty much all I can really say. There's like, it was just very uneventful. It's like, I mean, I was so tempted to just give up the whole like media detox yesterday and then today, but I'm just like, bitch, you're already here. You already made it this far. Like, you literally just wait till fucking 12. Like, wait till midnight if it's such a big deal. What point is there? I guess like recording I don't really count. No, I'm not reading anything besides like, well, like the book obviously. But I'm not even whipping it out right now. I have no reason to go back and look at it. I know what the fuck happened, and it was just... Yeah, I will admit that I had a lot more time to work on my drawings, so that was cool. But either way, it's just... like, I could have just taken time out of my day to do that, and it just felt very... Eventually, I would get tired of it, so I would, like, switch up to do something else, draw another thing, exercise... hang out with my family, right? So it's just like, I don't know what else I could really say about this week. It was very just not it for me. I'm excited for next week because I don't gotta do the media detox. At least I hope not. If I do, then I'm gonna cry. I will cry on camera if I have to ever do this again. Fake or not, I don't care. This is awful. I'm still very, like, my hands are itching to do something. Read, right? I feel scared to fucking write, and that's what I was like really excited about. And then I like looked at it, and it just, the way it was worded made me very confused whether I could write or not. And like, if we're going on a very technical like aspect of it, I feel like it's just, I was just really scared. I didn't want to break a rule. I didn't want to, cheat my way around it. So, and I guess I'm like reading I guess I broke one rule. Yeah, I read the recording thing on OBS, which is what I'm using to record on my laptop. I saw fucking start recording and stop recording. Okay, I'm just rambling. There really isn't anything to talk about, so I'm just buying time, but I really don't need to do that. It's not like I need to reach a time limit, so I'm probably going to stop this now. Unless I have something to say. No, I do not. So, yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.